What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my episode, my this game's Gettysburg moments. The reason why I say this is the Gettysburg moment is because this it's like 1860. Where I am in the game, I feel like I'm in 1863, 1864. I'm about to cut the South in half, and they're doing one last hurrah, right? They're sending a massive army of equal strength. Now, when I say massive, I say massive for like 1861 standards, so it's about 30,000 men. So it's not like 72 versus 80, but it's this AI's last high water mark kind of thing. Um, on my iMac here, I am trying to. I am working technically on my project, my American Revolution hex-based game. Uh, I decided to take a break, play a game here. I'm probably going to do another stream a little later on what do you call it? Burden of Command. And then I have a Napoleonic game for you guys. So I'm going to do that soon. Probably even tonight, maybe. I don't know. So the enemy has 24,000 men. So again, it's not Gettysburg standards. But technically it is Sharpsburg map, so it's whatever. Who's in command? Yeah, Thomas. Okay. Okay. So, job front wise, if I'm still waiting to hear back from the company. I did all like the pre-employment stuff, so I should hear back more next week. I'm thinking about instead of coding this game, the American Revolution game, because I did about 20, 30, or 40% of the coding or what have you, paying a developer to actually code the rest of it. Because I got to do the 2D art, I got to do the 2D sprites, I got to do the music, I got to do the UX menus. So it's a lot on my plate. So just having a programmer to do it feels like one less big thing I need to do. So I don't know. If you know anybody that is into Python or Godot engine, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Where's the, okay, so that's the, and are they dug in? Yes, they are dug in pretty good. Check this out, guys. The AI is not only dug in, but they're dug in tight. They didn't dig in here, though, and dig in here. So, the AI actually is smart. It's like a reverse Gettysburg. I'm the attacker in this one. So, obviously, I come up this way. It's not going to be good for me. Definitely not going to be good for me. I use this hill here, maybe even this hill here, to start raining shot and shell here. But what I'm also thinking is moving my army, and I don't know if the AI cheats. This is something that is in a lot of games that I always have the, the thought of, does the AI because the AI is code, right? It's embedded into the code. Now, can the AI read my fog of war and ignore it? So I always wonder if the developer doesn't put in roadblocks, so that the fog of war isn't, taking the user's inputs or just completely removing the fog of war. But one thing that I was thinking of is I have two divisions. I could have like one or two stand right here and kind of like, do some skirmishing, but take two divisions, come around this hill, and hit them like that, right? And use these trees as cover. So that's what I'm thinking of. Definitely not this unit, because look at this. Jeez. This is going to be a defeat, right? Yeah, minor defeat. Because I already have 2 brigades that are just like, I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing anything. Jeez, even these guys, my gosh. Rifled musket. The good thing is, nearly everybody has a rifled musket, so that's something. Alright, I'm going to take the 1st Division with 8,000 men, right? And we're going to find a road that goes there, and then take this division with 2,000. So it's going to be roughly around 10,000 men that I'm going to be flanking them with, which is some good stuff. And then I have Rasul, right, and he has a good 2. I'm just thinking of something I could do in my game real quick. Reorganize. Okay, give me 1 sec. Because I have this thing on the Civil War Generals 2. I know some of you guys probably not going to want to see this, but right, and my game is inspired by Civil War Generals 2. So I'm making obviously icons to what that unit can do, and I just thought of one that I've been trying to figure out. Like, I have this button, and I'm like, what should I put there? What could be useful? So I'm thinking of assign to different division. That's what I'm thinking. Like in here in Civil War Generals 2, right? You have Meade here, which I want, right? He's 2,000 men, and I would love to just basically right now take him from the 3rd Division and put him under the 1st Division, but I can't. You just can't in this mode. But in my game, I do that. I'm also thinking of, and the thing is, and I want your guys' feedback. I really do, because this is going to be kind of like your game. Patrick says, Gene, there is college football on. We can't watch you now. Go watch me later. Who's playing? Or have me on in the background. Just get me those. What do you call it? Just get the Google algorithm to pick me up. I'm a basketball guy. I'm sorry. Love the content though. Really hope the Glorious Cause is a hit. Yeah, me too. I'm really eyeing on it, right? And I want to put money into it. Whatever money I save, I want to put into it. Now, the thing about it is, I am torn. I'm torn between doing a Kickstarter for the game, because if I do a Kickstarter for the game, and if it doesn't reach the required amount, obviously I don't get the funds that people already pledged, right? I could do Indiegogo, but a lot of people are just like hesitant with Indiegogo because it's not as well established as Kickstarter. And then the other thing I was thinking of was doing Patreon, right? And if I do Patreon, and I can give like weekly updates or daily updates and stuff like that, and allow people to make critical decisions in the game, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be kind of cool. Like I have the GUI here for the Glorious Cause, the tactical component, right? And flipping over to where we were, what would you guys want in something like this, right? In regards to like ability, right? Would you want a button here where you can click assign to new division? The other button that I was thinking of putting in was fire in coordination with other regiments or brigades. So like you click this, so like for example, let's say I click this artillery, right? Let's say they're limbered, right? I click this artillery, I click this button, then I click this button. They're going to fire in unison together, right? So I was thinking of doing that. So let me know what you think about that. I might actually just do a video and show you guys, but that'd be kind of cool, I think. But yeah, it's yeah, this week's been kind of tough, to be honest with you guys. Why is the first division? Oh, okay. Aren't they supposed to go here? Yeah, they are. Okay. I don't know why he's not moving yet. That's weird. We're probably not even gonna have the battle today because it's already like wait 04. I keep thinking it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon when it's actually military time. You know, looking at Sharpsburg now compared to, I mean, Sharpsburg in the 19th century and Sharpsburg now, um, it's about as big as it was then. um, yeah, despite the battlefield, right, being, I mean, it's not as big as Gettysburg. It's like 1/4 the size of Gettysburg battlefield. It has an passable museum, right? Like the Battle of Manassas um, is a museum that does the Battle of Manassas, Wilderness, and Spotsylvania, and it's a pretty big museum. They combine them all into one museum. That is a nice museum. It's like 90s, early 2000s modernized kind of thing. But the Battle of Antietam or Sharpsburg is definitely needs modernization. They don't have a Gettysburg Foundation. I don't think they have an Antietam Foundation. But it's crazy. When I was here, like in Gettysburg, when you're in Gettysburg, you can actually like get to the battlefield, right? And then comes lunch, right? You can go into the whatever you call it, the town, right? And there are restaurants galore, right? Um, there's the Blue and the Gray. I love their burgers. They're freaking delicious, right? And there's a few other restaurants in the circle, but there's like something Patrick's. It's across the street from the hotel. I forgot the name of it, but they also serve good food. Across the street, I don't know if they closed it, but there's a great ice cream slash fudge place. Lots of really great places to eat, right? Independently owned and such. So you can go to these places. When I was in Sharpsburg, there was none of that. Like, I went to this bar. That's all they had. And it was kind of like, no offense to the bar, but it was like a little run down. It was not like one of those bars you go into it and like, you get that feeling of being in like somebody put money into this bar. I remember going into the bar and I was just like, has this been updated since like the 70s? Like, have you guys done anything? And ordered food, and the food I think was okay, I guess. I always get hesitant when I go into those kind of bars and um restaurants that you go in there and you know the food ain't gonna be you're gonna like you're gonna do like a Gordon Ramsay, kind of like prepare yourself for the latrines. I remember this one time I went to Gettysburg, and right, I would say in the bottom center of town, um, there's a pizza place, and I it said like Brooklyn style pizza or New York style pizza, and I think on Yelp it had like 3 stars. I was like, all right, well, 3 stars. This was my ex-wife, so this was like 2010 or 2009 or whatever. I went to it. We went to it, and you walk in at like noon. I forgot what time of year it was. Maybe it was summer. I think it was summer. So you would think there would be a little bit more people there, right? There was nobody there. We were the only ones there. And the server comes by, and you just feel like the carpet was just like a horde of elephants trampled through. Like it seems like the carpet was from like I don't know, the Second World War, right? Like it was old. Oh crap! These guys are getting casualties already. It was old, and in my head, uh, from being from Brooklyn, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna order the thing that even if it was in the fridge for 6 months to 2 years, it'll still be not make me sick, right? And I forgot what I ordered. Fries with, I don't know, something. Um, so that's what I put them on this hill right here. Double time. Oh man, they're already taking heavy losses. Let's double quick. But yeah, so and I remember my ex-wife, she ordered something, and I remember later in the day, I think she ordered mozzarella sticks because you can't really screw up mozzarella sticks. But I remember we coming out of that and just like, when your stomach is like, what did you do to me, man? Like this was not copacetic kind of thing, right? I got that feeling from my stomach kind of thing, and that was the first and last time we were in that restaurant. And we did find another 4 star, right, pizza place in Gettysburg that was a little closer to the battlefield, and it had 4.5 stars, whatever it was. We're from Brooklyn. I ordered the pizza, and I was just like, and I'm not, it wasn't microwave pizza. You could see them like making the pizza, but I don't know if it was the sauce, the cheese, how they made it. Maybe they didn't spread it out too much. I don't know what. It didn't taste like the pizza that we had in Brooklyn. And, some people were saying, well, you're not going to get the same type of pizza that you get here, that you get there, and such. And, that's a, how you call it, people talk about, like the water is different. That's what one guy told me. One guy over here who had a pizza place, he said at the mall, right, he had like a Sabaro or something like that, or he replaced a Sabaro. And he was like, how's the pizza? I'm like, it's all right, it's pretty good. It was like, does it taste like Brooklyn? And I didn't want. I was like, I don't want to hurt his feelings or whatever. And he was talking about like how he imports his water from New York. Still didn't taste like Brooklyn. I did find two places around here that has like that Brooklyn taste of pizza. Um, and one is like a it's five boroughs. That's the name of the place, called Five Boroughs Pizza. But it's also a halal place, right? They're Turkish. So you can get pizza or you can get the Turkish food. And Turkish food is really good. I've had it in Brooklyn. But their pizza, man, daggone tastes like it was like almost spot on to like the best pizza I had in Brooklyn. But yeah, I haven't been to Antietam for years though, so it might have changed. Um, but I remember they were having trouble because I remember last time I was there, one woman was telling me something like we had two gas stations in this town, and that one just closed down. And the other one I think is about to close down or was closed down. So they weren't doing so well. This is like, yeah, we don't, we're not. A lot of people don't come down here. Like, oh, that's interesting. I was like, I figure since it's the bloodiest single day in American history, that that you guys would have a lot of tourists come. She's like, yeah, but they don't come into town, and I'm like, okay. Jeez, these guys lost 12 men already. But I keep thinking, I'm like, they don't come into town because, no offense, but the town looks deserted. Like it has no like life to it in a way. Gotta have life in your. Right. So I got First Division coming in there, and these guys coming up here. So I have two divisions literally just standing, doing nothing, laying on the ground. So. Okay, cool. All right, let's see how these. Oh my gosh, really? Seriously, already? Can you not hit them? Yeah, you can. And these guys have no artillery. How many do they lose already? 15 men, 26 men. Aicha, mama. Let's do this. And we'll do it the double quick. So I'm going to have basically one division of 5,000 men stand in front here to hold them there and have these guys back them up because, they have skirmishers are out and stuff like that. I'm going to have a division hitting here, two divisions hitting here. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Hoping that him. Hurry up, boys. Hurry up, boys. Double quick. And these guys are taking their time. You gotta speed it up, my friends. Alright. Oh, he has a musket. And all the freaking guys that should have been not having a musket would have been that guy. Ooh! Yeah, boy! I took their artillery. Alright, I'm gonna send a detachment. Can I send a detachment? Are you gonna... I guess not. Whatever. That's fine. Everybody at medium range. Medium range. Ah, my artillery broke. Useless. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Did I tell you double time? If not, double time. Alright, so I got one engaging, another one as a reserve, and I got these guys that are going to take care of this division. I don't like my odds here. Golden Mead. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Kick it up now, kick it up now. Their flanks are caving. How bad are you guys being hurt? 27 men lost. Wow, you guys hurry up. You gotta double quick, man. Seriously, I need your 3,000 men. So I got their right flank about to collapse in on itself. I gotta make sure the... Where's that freaking guy? Oh man, you're so far away. Because if I... Okay. He's just quit on me. That's great. Oh man. That's one thing I hate about... Alright, oh man. That's one thing I hate about... You can't hear me, so... Come on. Connect. Connect. Apparently you guys can hear me. I just can't hear anything in the game. It says it's connecting. Couldn't connect. Come on, man. It says it's supposed to... Here we go. Okay. Man. I charged these for a while, too. I don't understand why it's giving me this issue. Alright. So where was I? Alright. So I know I have a division here. Alright, let's stop moving in. Oof. Man, why do they go to long range? I don't know. Maybe it's a soldier thing. Why does everybody have muskets too? I chose this division specifically. Dan, Butterfield. I had to say it, guys. Dan Butterfield is responsible for a lot of the army cadences. kind of thing. At least during the Civil War, I think. Come on. See what the terrain looks like. Alright. I think it's sloped, so they're not going to be able to get a good position. Alright, we're breaking them at least. And I got a whole fresh division right here. The problem is they got a lot of men. Oh, it says minor victory. So this division is going to collapse. This one is going to take a long time to collapse. He's taking a lot of losses. I feel bad for him, but I'm not. He's there to keep these guys in their little seats. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. This is what I like to see. And you know, the AI is not that responsive. This is why I want multiplayer in this game. Because if I was Lawton with 7,600 men, I would turn and fortify my flank. But he's not doing. He's still expecting an attack from these 5,000 men when... oh man, this is not good. Start falling back. When the actual assault is coming from these 7,000 men. The Lawton here is just like, I think it's coming from there. But there's tons over there. It's like, don't worry about those guys. Don't worry about them. They're not a real threat, you know? Come on, get up there. I don't want this guy to break. And you're taking your time. Where's the army commander too? I want him close. Alright, so we're going to start literally demonstrating on this side. Not really, that's not going to be really the main force. Beautiful, look at that beautiful amount of, yep, that's them. That's it, alright. So now, the question we got is, we got to hit him here. We're going to move up, hit him here. We're going to move up, hit here. Right? This guy's going to come up here. Get closer, my friend. Hit here. Why are you... They're not coming up close. They're like, hey, we'll shoot from all the way down here. Look at this. Are you out of your mind? You crazy? Dude, you really don't want to get... Come on, John Gibbon. He's a good commander, too. You got to get up to the front, my friend. Double time. I gave the orders. Why are they not following them? Alright, so we're demonstrating here. We got 2 brigades. They are now, like, in confusion because they're like, I know we set up the fortifications here, and they got a division there, but what should we do? Kind of thing. There's no way they're coming out of this. Hopefully. McClellan has... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And the artillery's firing, right? Yeah, they are. I see the smoke. Alright, so they're giving good cover. This Gettysburg is going good. Turn around. Now this is going to be a storm of fire. We got McClellan with rifles. That is just going to really tear apart Rain's brigade. Get closer. How you guys doing? And it's weird, the AI is not turning this unit to go right. They're getting flanked. They're just still standing straight. They're getting shot to the side, and they're just like, it's alright, it's alright, right. Keep facing forward. Sometimes it takes the fun away. Sometimes. How am I getting flanking fire? From who? Dude, you are too far away from your units. Get right up there, man. Alright, it looks like they are deciding to actually turn and fight. Well, their cavalry is. How many men did I lose? About 100. Dang muskets. I hate having muskets. Get closer. Why is everybody so obsessed with long-range firing? I mean, I'm assuming... I mean, it's historically accurate because, you know, the closer you are to the enemy, the more likely you're going to get hit, you know? But... they're moving one brigade to help out. One brigade. Meanwhile... what is the AI thinking? I seriously question the AI sometimes. Alright, so that's a whole... Oh, they got a division brigade coming at me. I'm going to turn and face them. Alright, now what we're going to do is prepare to attack them from behind because apparently they don't think that they're actually going to be facing... that the Union assault is still going to come from the other direction. Okay. You keep thinking that, my friend. Oh, there's a feud now between McClellan and Burns. Interesting. 1,900 men against 2,800 plus. Jeez, look at his brigade, 465 men. And I got 2 brigades from the 1st Division that are going to hit here. These guys lost about 100 men. Do they seriously think they're going to win this? Like, I seriously would like to know. And in what world they think they're going to win, I don't know. But, I mean, their left flank's destroyed. Their reserves destroyed. Their right flank's destroyed. And just their front remains. With Johnson with 4,000 men. I mean, unless Terrafino, whatever his name is, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that correctly, is able to smash this entire division here, I highly doubt that. Alright, now, boys, is the time. I got William Wallace. Not the real William Wallace. Maybe an ancestor. Maybe an ancestor. You never know. Turn. Fire. Alright. I'm hitting them in the front, almost the side. Alright. Now they're getting up. Now they're going to actually get into it. Ooh, I'm going to pull back Dan. Butterfield. These guys are fatigued. Very tired. Not a little tired. Very tired. They got 2 brigades coming back. Dang, this guy's tough, man. So it says victory on my end, though. So I'm happy about that. Come on already. Break him. Shoot, man. I brought 2 brigades back. Ooh, I got a... Oh, they're not doing well. You got no guns? Did you leave your guns on the battlefield? Yes, you probably did. Alright, I might have him come up and help. Get closer, my friend. These guys are gonna break. West Virginia Brigade. In a really bad spot. Fall back. Geez, the AI in one area is doing fine. Well, not so much now. I guess they're running out of troops. They lost 600 men. I need you to double quick, my friend, dude. Double quick. Alright. Oh man, look at this. 143 to hit. He only lost 97 men. Ay, chimama. West Virginia Brigade didn't break though, so that's good. Guys, are you seriously not going to engage? Come on, man. I issued these orders already. Alright, let's see how this works. No, you gotta focus this way because they're gonna flank you. Man, everybody's high fatigue. I would have thought they would have, like, just ended it at this point. But apparently not. They still think they're gonna win. They didn't declare a retreat. Like, they only have a division left. One division against a whole army. Come on already. Jeez, 164 men lost. I know I ordered these guys for like this. This is the third time I'm issuing this order. The problem is you have to wait for the army general to send out a rider, come down these roads, and then come up to, or actually from the division commander, I'm sorry. And now they'll move. These guys are low on ammo. Yes, finally. Jeez, man. Talk about waiting to the last possible moment. And now they're out in the open. They're going to take heavy losses from my boys. And I'm going to take as much as I can take. These guys lost like 20 men. See, they should surrender right there. And I wish I could just issue a charge, but it has to come from this guy. Got to send the rider all the way out here. And by the time it does, and I select the unit, they're going to be well past. But also, it only gives you like a millisecond to actually click the unit. So it becomes useless. Is there going to be hand-to-hand fighting here? Let's see. It says 372. Come on. No hand-to-hand combat. All right. Something that was doomed to fail, at least for the Confederates. I won, so that's good. I totally forgot about the objective. Keep firing on them, boys. Don't give it up. They were all running in every direction. That's crazy, man. You gonna fire it? No. I think everybody's just like, oh, we're done. Oh, crap. Seriously? Y'all are supposed to be retreating. They have 2 brigades they're trying to rally. Okay, whatever. I'll have McClellan help you out. Crazy that they're... Cavalry took 18 losses from that. Whatever. Wow. That was something. These guys lost 287 men. I lost 2,000 to their 6,000 men. Now, I think that is actually the bloodiest battle in this game. They lost all their guns, 20 of them. That's a lot. Wow. That's just... Minor victory? I'm sorry. It's not a minor victory. When they took 6,000 losses, Colonel Rosai. Oh, man. So I'm still trying to figure out if I should do a Patreon, if I should do a Kickstarter. I don't know. I'm thinking about Patreon. Where was that battle? Oh, that was like here. Wow, right? 21,000 and their army shattered. So they should surrender because they're like, well, not surrender. They can still go around this way. But that was a kick in the... probably can't say it because YouTube's probably going to demonetize me if I say that word. But yeah, check this out. Let's look at men fielded. 110,000 to their 97. So, yeah, pretty bad, pretty bad. I still can't afford anything. I'm not doing recruitment offices. It's useless. I did recruitment offices and like bonuses and all that good stuff and nothing. Armored gunboats. I don't know. You know what I want? I want these. Or these. I can't afford it. I'm broke. And how long is it going to take to get this? Another 6 days. There's going to be another battle. Alright, Johnston's Corps of Army Northern Virginia is in contact with the Army of Pennsylvania. I have 25,000 with low morale against their 18,000. Ooh, good general. We'll fight. Alright, I'm going to save this for the next game. We'll end it here. I should get back my my Trenton map from my contractor. I hired a contractor. I did the map myself. I actually traced it off the original like sketch done by I think Washington Spy. So I basically superimposed that on a hex map and I drew. But so what I'm having this designer do is just to add like little textures, right? So like instead of just like trees here and then just snow. I add some depth to the snow, like make it glisten, just add more depth to it. So that's what I'm paying her for. The next thing I need to, I have some units, but I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see, because I remember in Civil War Generals 2, right? I'm going to save it here, and then I'll show you guys. I should do videos and post it. That's what I'm probably going to do too. Okay, I'm going to save a backup, new one backup, just in case, because, okay, yes. Okay, so, what was I going to say? Also, my map is going to be more top-down than, this is like at an angle. Mine's going to be more top-down, kind of like this. What was I going to say? There's a few other things I need to, I'm trying to figure out. I've been having tooth pain. Oh, man. All freaking, since yesterday, man. Is this a new game? Stephen Thomas Gaming. He must be just a YouTuber that's just doing a Civil War General strategy thing. So the thing I wanted to show you guys was, and I'm trying to remember, I can't remember. I'm just going over the screenshots. Maybe one of them. This is actually there's some mods out there that you can play Napoleonic, but as you can see, it doesn't work out too well because sometimes it doesn't correlate. I'm going to try to make my game as moddable as possible. What was I going to say? Interesting. Yeah, probably going to need to do that. Oh, now I remember. So I know in Civil War Generals 2, right, that's, what do you call it? In Civil War Generals 2, when you move a unit, right, you click on this unit, and then let's say you move them here, it'll make a sound, like a sound effect will launch, right, and then the unit will just go, right, and get there. And you can determine the speed, if it can go faster, or it can go, kind of thing. What I was thinking is, because it's 2025, right, what I was thinking is, should I have, let me open up the chat, should I have the unit have an animation, like have the horses and the riders on the horse, like turn this way, and you see them moving, Because this is 2025, this game was made in 97, and my game is inspired by it, so we're not going to just, oh, that's mine. Developer dialogue. He made Civil War Generals 2. Oh, I didn't know I interviewed the actual guy that made Civil War Generals 2. Interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that. Guys, come on, 475 reviews. Interesting. I didn't know. That's interesting. I'm redoing developer dialogue, so I already am in touch with one developer. I'm going to get in touch with another developer. So that's going to happen. But what I need from you guys is to like and subscribe and share the podcast, the YouTube channel, with everybody you know, right? Because I need to get this stuff out, right? Like, this is a great video, right? This clip, right, this is really important, right? Like, Stephen Grama, who made, I know he did the Combat series, but also, Civil War Generals 2, that's like huge, you know. So we definitely need to get that. And I'm trying to see where developer dialogue is. There we go. So yeah, I mean, 294, 202, 187. I want to get these higher, right? Like some of them are 417, but like this game right here with Luke Hughes, 64 views, and I know that developer dialogue is kind of like the child of single mode strategy, and single mode strategy. This guy kind of, how do I say? It was supposed to be 50-50, right? And historical gamers, it's supposed to be 50-50, right? And then he brought in Tortuga Power, and it was supposed to be like 33, 33, 33, right? But obviously they just literally cut me out, right? One day they just literally just cut me out. So I had nothing for it. And let's see if he's actually doing any new ones. Yeah, they're still doing Single Malt Strategy podcasts. But you could see that it gets more. And I think the reason we did Single Malt Strategy podcast is on his channel was because he had more people, right? Like he has 9,000 subscribers. I have almost 4,000, right? So that was the reason why. I'll probably do an interview, not an interview, I'll do a video covering what happened because some people are kind of wondering. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Catch you next one. See you.